Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom, also April, and this is my timer. That's my timer. Okay, and this is Wicked Crafty Mom. I'm April. That's all I got, friends. Okay, so what I wanted to do today, this is my 100th video. I'm very excited. So the first thing I want to do is I want to say that we are going to have a giveaway. And the giveaway is going to be this set of journals. Well, mini notebooks, whatever they're called. I don't know what they are. They each have 12 pages. And they each have, this set is color coordinated, so they each have a color. They are all made from scrap papers. So I have no idea what's written in them. I looked the best I could for like naughty words, but I have no idea. So you may get a surprise, you may not. I try to be very conscious of it, but it's scrap paper. Like I'm assuming that people are gonna look at the pages instead of what they say. I don't know. I could be wrong. People could come read every single thing. Anyway, so these are the notebooks I've been making. So this is a set of 5. I am only doing this in the US. The pages, the part to write on is going to be different because, again, they're all scraps. So, yeah, I don't know. Whoops, I missed one. I can fix that, though. I can fix that. So anyway, I'm going to give these away. So what's going to happen is if you comment underneath this video and you are in the United States, I've got a cough. I'm sorry. I don't want to on camera. Okay. And you are in the United States. I'm going to look at all the comments underneath this video, and I'm going to assign each one a number as they came up, and then I'm going to do a random number generator for the comments. But yeah, so just so for the comments, in terms of what I'm looking for, what do you which of this set, which one is your favorite, and why? So that's going to be the comments. And so if you look at yeah, I don't know. I got to fix this. So I got to remember to do that. Anyway, I just wanted to do something nice because you guys have stuck around with me for 100 videos, which is awesome. Even when I leave you alone for a while. So we'll and then I'll ship them to you. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to put this aside here for now because I'm not worrying about that right now. So you must be 18 years, well, yeah, 18 years or older, I guess. I don't know why they make that rule, but I feel like they probably make it for a reason. So let's do 18 and over for right now. Yeah, 18 and over for right now. Anyway, so then I will get in touch with the person in order to find out how to send them their gift. So it's 18 and over. And it is going to be from, so this is going to air on June 2nd. So it's going to be from 8 a.m. June 2nd, when this premieres, to 8 a.m. June 3rd, 2021. 8 a.m. to June 2 to 8 a.m. June 3. And I know that's not a wicked lot of time, but all you got to do is write a comment for your part in it. So, like, that doesn't take long. And you're going to tell me which journal you like, or which notebook you like. So I'm going to assign each person a number, and then I'm going to have a random number picker pick. Okay, just keeping notes for myself because I need to. And so this is episode 100. Okay, and it may take me a couple days to ship it out, but I will get it. Okay, so we're back. Not that we went anywhere, but we're back anyway. I've got messes everywhere. Welcome to my mess. Okay. Today, I'm making postcards. And I'm going to show you a couple of them. Alright. So I really like these. I've gotten them from a few places. People put postcard backs in their kits and whatnot as ephemera, which I think is really cool. I cannot tell you where I got these ones from because I don't know. I don't remember. But I figured, why not make these postcard backs look like postcards, and then you can tuck them in journals as ephemera. So, my thought for that. So this is what I got. This is what I've done so far. On this one, just a little collage, and then it's got the back is the postcard. So you can then put like little addresses, and you can put, old stamps, like postage stamps, on it, that kind of thing. And I just think they're super cute. So here's another one. Look, I used lace because I actually have stuff here ready to go. So I'm using my items. Okay. So I've just kind of been playing around with what's on my desk. Look at this little mini one. It's so cute. And I had printed out that batch of stuff with this paper background, but I'm going to cover it up because it doesn't look very postcardy on this. Actually, it does. I could just stamp it, but I'm not gonna. So that's what I'm saying about that. All right. So here's my glue book. And so we're just going to make some of these to stick in journals. Like whatever. I think they're so cute. And I like for little things that I stick in journals to have, like, I like there to be some things that have like little things that have writing spots. Because I think it's just adorable. It's adorable. All right. So, youngest child. since I'm just kind of doing whatever. Youngest child has lost another tooth. And I mean that in both literal terms, because he had the tooth, he gave it to me. I wrapped it up for the tooth fairy. No idea where it is. No idea where it is. So, and this happened last tooth too. So he loses a tooth and then he physically loses the tooth. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for something little to put on this because I don't need anything super big because it's just a little bitty one. My husband probably thinks I'm talking to myself again. I'm not. So of course he asks me if I'm talking to myself again. And I'm still not.
Oh. Hey, sweetie.
Hold on just 1 second. I'm going to pause the video. Okay. That was funny. I thought we were doing a bit, and he thought we were not doing a bit. I like that flower. I like that flower a lot. Oh, and I've got a heart here. So I'm just pulling little things out of here to look at and try on for size. Whoops! And I'm throwing stuff around. Whee! Come back here. I see you. Okay. Let's see what else we've got in here for a little bit. Come here, little bits. Little bits. Okay. Pulling little bits out. Okay. Alrighty. Whoops. Yank. Did I just mess up everything? No. We're good. Okay. Little bits. So I'm just going to take the little bits and play with them till they look the way I want them to. And all right, little bits. So I just sat one day and cut out a bunch of flowers and inked them, and let's see, and I know what I'll do. Okay, you guys are getting glued down. Glued down, I tell ya. Sure, let's do it like that. I don't remember how it was, so just gonna put it down. So and then I also have these little bits. So I just took whatever I had around. How did I do that? I just had whatever I had, took whatever I had around me and inked the edges, stuck it in my little bits box, and here we go. That's cute. That's cute. But I know what I'm going to do, I think. Doily. Hello, Doily. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. Because I've got my labels. Do you need something, babe? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And that was a way longer absence, not for you guys, but for me. I was gone. I had to run over to my kid's school because he hadn't had his medication this morning. So youngest son needed his med. Poor guy. I don't know. I feel like it needs some color. Yeah, all right. I'm not 1,000%, but I think it's kind of cute. And you know what? I left my glue open the whole time because my husband was like, hey, babe. And then I paused it and I had no idea. No idea. So we ended up running a couple errands too. So gas prices are going up. And we've got, the housing market is nuts. Where we are right now. Because we are more rural. And where's my anchor? Where's my anchor? We are more rural, so people want to come move out of the cities right now. I think being quarantined for the last year has changed people's perspectives on city life and living in apartments and things like that. Because when you're quarantined, if you don't have land, I can't imagine that's an easy thing. So I suspect that lots of people are figuring that out. And I'm just taking my corner chomper and just sort of chomping because I can. Anyway. So that's what I suspect is going on. That people are moving out of cities and moving to less populated areas, and since we are a less populated area, here they come. So anyway, prices are definitely more fitting of a city, I believe. But that's just me. I mean, we've got our house right now, so we are lucky there. Sorry, I'm just trimming. And our little patch of land that when we get really, really tired of being in the house, we can go kind of frolic. We don't have a lot of frolicking space, but we have some. All right. Just inking. So yeah. I noticed that when I've noticed it a lot, but I noticed it again because we were driving back from the school. And, oh yeah, because I was talking about gas prices and how gas prices have gone up. So there's that. And now it can just be tucked in something, and you can put a stamp here, or you can write here, or whatever you want to do. And it can go tuck in a little pocket. Oh, I've kept my timer running this whole time. So I'm like 20 minutes in here. And like, okay. You get to listen to me beep, but I'm going to do... There, that should line up right about. Okay, so I've got 40 minutes left now. I can reset my timer later. Anyway, because I like to keep track. All right, I'm going to move my bits back to where my bits belong. Oh. Okay. So here we go. We've got another one. Trimming the white off it a little bit. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna start with this. Because again, I'm using scraps, so I'm just kind of grabbing what's nearby. And this is nearby. This way. So, let's see. 100th episode. Boys' school. I don't know. I don't know, friends. It's a little crooked. Just a little crooked. There we go. Smush. I do like smushing. Smush. Alright. Put the cover on, dingy. Do. So I'm just trimming the edges around so that I'll have a nice, so I'll know how big this is. Alright, I know what I'm going to use on this one. I know exactly what I'm going to use on this one. Come here, you. Where'd you go? I saw this picture and I wanted to do something with it. And this is the thing I'm going to do with it. Whoop! Alright. Trying to think. Oh. So my husband has banana time with the bunnies in the morning. Which is lovely, don't get me wrong. I'm taking some of this with me. Try and stop me. Anyway, it's very nice that he has banana time with the bunnies. I think that's very lovely. And however, the bunnies have come to expect banana time. And they've come to expect banana time anytime we leave the kitchen and go into the living room. So if I go into the kitchen and make myself a bagel for bagel time, the bunnies will jump under my feet and try to, because they think it's banana time, even when it's bagel time. And you'd think, because I know they have better sense of smell than us, so they should know by now that bagel time is not nanner time. And yet, here we are. Let's see. I kind of like that. Let's see. Kind of like that. All right. First things first. Put you down. You're ugly and you smell funny. Get it? Because I put it down. All right. Let's do. All right. I do like that on the background there. And now I'm tearing around the edges here. Oh, because I think it looks pretty that way. And then because this is 2 layers and because I blew it apart with the air from my heat tool, All right, this is going on there. I'm just not sure where yet. And we're gonna ink it. Whoops. Let's get these edges a little bit. Let's put the ink on here. Edges get inked. So my husband has cleaned out. This is hilarious. Okay, so we have a shared shed, which in all of the time I had a realtor come look at the house, like, I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. I had a realtor come look at the house because my husband was deployed, and I figured that way we'd know where we were when he came back, and, you know, maybe we'd look at moving. Never happened. However, the realtor said in all of their years of being a realtor, they have never seen a shared shed. Like, so, and this is literally what it is. It's like, okay, so let's pretend this is our property line, right? The shed is like this. And so there's a wall in between the two, and we have this half and the neighbor has this half. And it's totally fine. Like, we have basically the same amount of room that we'd have with a regular shed. It's just weird because it straddles the properties. I think it's hilarious, and I love our shared shed. I don't know if our neighbor feels the same way, but it gives our house character. Yeah, it's neat. I mean, neat in a weird way. Like, it's not, like, if one of us wanted to tear down and the other didn't, that, you know, may cause issues, but I like our neighbor. Our neighbor seems to like us as well. So, it works, but because what I'm guessing, this is what I'm guessing, is that probably some, you know, brothers or something live next door, sisters or something, and they, you know, built across the property or something. I don't know. I can't figure out why there would be a shared shed. I don't know what I'm doing here either. Just in case you were wondering. I'll get it. Sometimes it's tricky, though. Got some doily here. Lovely doily. All right, I do like that. Let's see if that'll work. That's too matchy, I think. Let's try it with the doily and the paper. Yep, that's better. All right, so I'm gonna do this. All right, let's get these edges inked. Not that I really need to because this is all coffee dyed, but I can, so I'm going to. All right, somebody's outside playing very loud music in their car and singing to it, I think, which, more power to them for singing, but also, that is not an experience that we have very often. Actually, that's not true. People sing in their cars all the time. Drive by, singing, loud singing. Okay. Let's get these down. I like this. On your mark, get set, go. Go, gadget glue stick. All right, so here's a funny thing, another funny thing. My my husband and I were talking about G.I. Joe, you know, as people do. And we have always said, both of us have always understood it to be, knowing is half the battle, go Joe. Like, go Joe. Go team. Right? Well, I saw a meme on Facebook. And the meme on Facebook said, Yo Joe. And I was like, look, you can't really, like, you can not. I mean, it's possible to mistake Yo Joe for Go Joe, but it doesn't feel right to me that it's just mistaken. That's much better. That is exactly what we're doing. Anyway, so I have no idea, but so I took a Facebook poll and I asked my friends. I said, friends, and they said, what, April? And I said, in your dimension of origin, does it say Gojo or Yojo? And you would not believe it. Well, you might believe it, but half the people who answered said Yo, and half the people who answered said Go. It was an even mix of people who believed all their lives that it definitely says Gojo, and there's an even mix of people who it said Yojo. So I'm very, very, like, it feels like the Berenstain Bears thing again. Also, to that, I may or may not be convinced that the Hadron Collider pushed us into a different dimension, and maybe we can just find the right dimension and go home eventually. Oh my goodness. But the Hadron Collider did it, man. I blame the Hadron Collider, like, for pretty much 2015 on. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Glue, you are not supposed to be there. Okay. You are also not supposed to be there. Do-do-do-do-do. Snip. This is a cute little bit of doily on here. Dun, dun, dun. Ta-da. Ta-da. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, that looks right side up. And let's put a label on it. All right. Let's see. There's this one, but I've already used one of these on. Let's try using. There are very few places I'm going to be able to use a long one like that. And this is one of them. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to look in my bits. Oh, look at this. I got another little doily. I can put it over here. Right? Doily. Yeah, I like that. Cute, cute, cute. Does this area feel naked to you? Maybe the doily should go up here. Yep. That's good. I like it. Oh, I do not like punching my desk, but you know, c'est la vie, I guess. C'est la vie, such is life. Or it is life, or something like that. But Not great with French translations. Some of it I can do. So I grew up, and my family is French. And like in an embracier heritage way. And like we're Canadian French. Oh, that's where I was telling you the story. Okay, so we're Canadian French. Anyway, so like my grandparents used to speak French when they wanted to keep something from us. When we were younger, they would, if they wanted to like ask each other like, hey, do you want to go out to dinner? You want to take the kids out to dinner or whatever. Then they would speak French. Well, then kind of us grandkids all ended up in high school. A lot of us ended up taking French lessons. So I didn't hear it as much anymore. But I guess I found out a little bit ago that when my Pepe passed away about four years ago. It's 4 years ago tomorrow, actually. But when he was alive, my 15-year-old would stay at their house all the time. He still stays over there with my grandmother. But he told me that they spoke French in front of each other when they didn't want him to know what they were saying, which is good because that kid has like satellite dish ears. Not looking. I mean, although when he was born, I did call him my little bat baby because he did look like he had bat ears, but he's grown into them. Anyway, so he hears everything, and like he will recount stuff that's going on in the family that I have no idea about because people talk in front of him because he's so quiet. He's one of those quiet, slick kids that like just sits there and listens to everything. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I need over here. So, anyway, so my kid said that my grandparents continued to speak French in order to not let people know what was going on. But the reason I brought this up in the first place is because I was the black sheep in the family, and I took Spanish like a rebel. No, not really that bad. They were surprised, but they weren't upset or anything. And what I understand from my teachers in high school is that if French, let's try this again in English, which is funny because I'm actually talking about other languages. Let's try it again in English anyway. If you picked up, so we did like a quarter, this will work. So we did like a quarter of, like a school quarter term of French and one of English. No, we didn't of English, of Spanish. And if you learned French easier, then you were an auditory learner. And if you learned Spanish easier, you were a visual learner. And I've always known that I was a visual learner, so that made sense to me. All right, here's another one. Ta-da! Let's round the corners because I love to do that. Anyway, so Spanish, that's part of the reason I took Spanish instead of French is because Spanish is more widely spoken in this country, and I wanted to be able to, like, I don't know, I planned on living a lot of other places that were not Maine when I was taking classes in high school. And I never did make it out of Maine, which is totally cool because I am where I am. That one's done. But my plan was that, like, if I went to New York City, for example, to try my hand at acting and be a waitress, then Spanish would be more helpful. I don't know. I'm crazy. Who knows? It seemed like a good idea at the time, though. Oops. I'm putting these over here because I'm actually collaging my glue book pages for right now, because I have more pockets and tags than fit nicely into my little spinny thing, my Lazy Susan here. Anyway, yeah, so I took Spanish instead of French. But here's another funny thing. So my Pepe, which is French, Pepe is French for grandfather. My Pepe, my grandparents took us up to Canada, me and my cousin. And we went to Quebec. And so we get to the restaurant and my grandfather starts speaking French. And he's speaking Canadian French, speaking French. And so they gave him a menu in French, assuming that would be helpful. But my grandfather didn't read French. He only spoke it. So, because he was raised speaking it, because I don't know if that was their primary language when they grew up. I guess I've never thought to ask. Because I know, like, way up north in Maine, a lot of parents will not teach their children English because they'll speak French. A lot of the families up there will speak French as their first language because they know that in school they're going to learn English. And so they speak French at home. So I don't know if, like, my grandparents did that too or not. My great-grandparents, sorry. But yeah. So yeah, I didn't speak French. I didn't learn French. Actually, I think my sister learned German instead of French as well. But I was the oldest. And I'm the rebel. All right, let's see. Let's see, shall we? Where this can go? This can go here. Like that. Just like that. Lovely. Nope. Put the cover on it. Don't glue if you have the cover on it. And let's see. Okay, this one. All right. This is the base, because I'm all about that base. About that base. No trouble. I was trying to figure out if there was another no all about that base that was supposed to happen. There was not. Oh, have you guys seen Postmodern Jukebox? Like, if you haven't seen Postmodern Jukebox, I definitely recommend them. They changed the musical era that songs are from, so they take well-known songs, popular songs, and then they remake them into a different era. Like, they might take a Metallica song and turn it into, like, a 20s style song. Anyway, Postmodern Jukebox. Postmodern Jukebox. I love them so much. And they have a very nice rendition of All About That Bass. Do I or don't I? This is a thing. I can do that. I can ink around it and trim around it and put it on here. Let's do that. When I say trim around it, I mean I'm just gonna tear closer to the flowers, make it pretty. So, I do not have copyright or anything to the song All About That Bass. I was just riffing for fun, for grins and giggles. Alrighty. Woof, my finger is sticking to this. Look. Now, this is that multiple-sided paper because... Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Did not like that. No, sir. No, sir. I did not. Okay. Let's try this again. Did I grab... I'm kind of trying to see if it's going to peel, because if it is going to peel, I may as well peel it now. But if it's not going to peel, I guess I should leave it alone. Stop trying to peel it. It's not very appealing. Har har. Do. So they take songs from all different, like a bunch of different eras and rework them. They reworked Thriller, and I really dug it. They had Wayne Brady, who I remember from Whose Line Is It Anyway? And they had him do it for Thriller. I could make it... this is good. It looks like it kind of wants to go up, right? But I'm going to put it this way anyway. I think. There we go. Maybe. Maybe. I thought I would like that more. I thought I would like that way more. Alright, let's try this. Like that. And then I'll cut it off at the edges. Okay, so I can deal with that. And nope. Maybe. Nope. And I don't know, sometimes when you put a strip of something under it, it helps. I don't actually like this like I thought I was going to. I don't. I just don't. That is lifting it up a little bit. Save you for later. Okay. Big summer blowout. Oh, that's better. There we go. Okay. Much better. Much, much better. yeah, so that was my very long I didn't take French story. What you think? I did take Spanish all the way up till Spanish 4. Actually, I took Spanish 4. I just did not pass it. Senior year was rough. Which way's right side up, guys? Come on, friends. There we go. I'm putting it this way. I'm calling that. Okay, I was wrong. You want to know how I know? The words are right side up. Okay. I get it. They're orchids, I think. There we go. All right, and I don't know why that felt like so much work, but it did. And I've still got... So this video feels like it's like already 2 hours long because I took that break to go see my kiddo. Sorry, I got very thirsty all of a sudden. Very thirsty. All right, this is going on there. Now, I learned a new trick from me. All right, first I want to trim off some more of this because I don't want it over the flowers. Much. Apparently I want it over the flowers some. All right, here's my trick. First, I'm sticking down some glue stick. Then, I'm going to take some of my 3-in-1, Beacon 3-in-1, and also stick this. And I put enough, it's lace, so it's nice and light. Shouldn't take a ton of leverage to hold onto it, and this is good. Look how cute. Super cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so there's that. Do I want to put this piece of lace here? I do. I do believe I do. And so it doesn't help. Whoops. Doesn't keep it forever, but it keeps it long enough for me to let the glue dry if needed. Huge summer blowout. I think my husband forgot that I'm filming or doesn't know that I'm filming or has his headphones in or all of the above. That is possible. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. Okay, so there's that. And we need a label. Label, label, label. Nope, I don't like it. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to trim this right up to the edge. This is a stamp that I have that I used. So, There. Getting a nice black edge on this. There. Okay. That's that. All right. Okay, there's another postcard. Now we're just gonna, whoops. Now we're just gonna mess it up. Now we're just gonna, do the edges. Do. Okay. Righty. There. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. I think that's the A team. I could be wrong. Do. All right. And let's see. Got what? Oh, 2 minutes left. So I'm going to finish up with this one. I'll show you all the ones we've done. All, what, 2 of them? 3 of them? I don't know. A couple. We made a few. And I've chatted. And I think we've got a good amount done on this. All right. I am using walnut stain ink instead of vintage photo like I usually do. All right. So we made this one. And this little cutie. And this one. And these labels I made myself. And this one. And that's what we've done today. 3 postcards. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you come back for my next episode. And don't forget, I'm going to go over the rules one more time. Look, here they are. 18 and over, 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. June 2nd, 8 a.m. June 2nd to 8 a.m. June 3rd. And the comments that you're going to write underneath this video are, what notebook do you like out of that set? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.